Welcome back, everybody. Let's do some drawing. So I wasn't really sure what to draw today, so naturally I started drawing this pig chap eating some noodles. So that's what we're going to do today. So yeah, had a bit of a takeaway last night, which was exceptional, and ever since then I've sort of been thinking about non-stop. So I thought it'd be nice if this chap could share in my delight of noodles and have some with me. So yeah, that's the process so far. That's the whole thing. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I thought it'd be a bit of fun to draw something a bit different. I do really worn chopsticks. They've been through a bit of a battle themselves over the years, and yeah, won't go crazy with the details. Just have a bit of fun. And not going to worry about getting it just right. I like the idea of the chopsticks being warped and, probably really awkward and frustrating to use. Probably was why he looks so grumpy. Yeah. I always like the idea of having like a pig race in D&D as well, so I thought it'd be nice to ramble about that for a little bit. It doesn't need to be D&D, any sort of fantasy RPG, Pathfinder or things of that nature. Always wondered how a pig race would interact with the world, and I guess a sense of smell could be quite a fun little bit, to role play. Yeah, because they've got an incredible sense of smell. I wonder if you could find truffles, spend an afternoon finding truffles, and you could sell them for good profit. I think that'd be quite a cool little side mission, or any sort of way to make money on the side. Oh, I'm not sure if I not zoomed in. What's it called? Autofocused. There we go. Nearly getting words. Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, there we go. And it begins. Alright. So yeah, I should have done his finger all the way down there. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was another one. I missed a finger. Yeah. I've been rabbiting on far too long. I've only done his fingers and his chopsticks so far. I do lots of little marks up them. Cool. It's holding them a bit weird. It's kind of how I hold them as well. Slightly off, but it's the only way I can do it. So, right, Mr. What should we call them? Mr. Hogface. Do a little scar there as well, and we'll do the noodles being slurped in. There we go. Make sure I'm not going too much off the camera. And there's some slurp coming off. Very much enjoying his noodles. Cool. There we go. Nice. It's quite fun drawing, actually, just kind of silly. Give him lots of little textures at the front of his snout. Yeah, would be a snout, right? Yeah. Little warts and all that good stuff. And that's the other nostril. Not quite right, but I think we'll be okay with that. Lots of little bumps and nice little bits of texture. Cool. Nice little bump there and another little bump there. A few more little hairs, just kind of. Oh, we should do some hairs coming out of his nostrils. That's good, I like them. And then he's going to have lots of facial hair, but we'll do that in a second. We'll concentrate up here first. So we'll do his first little tusk. Doesn't need to be super sharp or super detailed. Just enough to kind of get the idea that it's an old tusk with lots of marks, and that's what these little bits are, just to show a couple of scratches. Nice. Nice. Right, must not forget. I've got a cup of coffee near me. I normally forget and end up right at the end thinking, oh, I should have made a coffee or tea for myself, and then go, yep, I did. And now it's stone cold. Awful. Awfulness. Yeah. And we're good. Cool. Cool. There's the rest of his hand. His little knuckly bit. We won't really worry about the rest of the hand or anything. We'll just sort of have that as it is. We don't need to go into it too much. Say that as I put more details. Right, a few more hairs. Cool. And then we'll do the other little horn. Sorry, my hand's sticking to the paper slightly today. It's like a really weird, like, rubbing sound, almost like rubber. Rubbing sound, almost like rubber. And, yeah, sorry if you can hear that. It's really distracting on this end, so I apologize. Not really sure why it's doing that. And again, we'll do lots of scratches. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Could do, yeah, if it was like a big race for any sort of RPG, I just think that'd be really cool. Yeah, maybe a slower moving, and you know, any sort of perception check made with your snouty. It would definitely be a with advantage, right? Or maybe if it's just underground, but that seems very specific. I don't know. I just think it'd be cool. Probably quite hardy. And maybe resilient to something like disease or something. I think, is that a pig thing? If they're really resilient to stuff? Am I thinking goats? I don't know. Another video I start rambling about goats. We all knew it was going to happen again. Right. So then a bit of juice on his lips there. He's enjoying himself. That's his favourite noodle place. Ned's Noodles. Right. So he's going to be a big grumpy chap. Big wart there. Lots of creases, lots of little movements. You know. There we go. And then I think I've drawn over originally where I put the eye, but that's fine. I think it's in a good little place there anyway. Yeah, he looks like he's been through a bit of a ringer. You know, quite scarred up. He's quite old. I don't think we'll do an eyebrow. I think it'll get in the way. You know, with lots of creases and lines. That's quite cool. Yeah, I need to be a little bit less trying to be accurate and just kind of enjoy it a bit more and just doodle. And there's originally the tusk was coming from the upper jaw, but I think now it kind of looks like it's coming from the bottom one, but that's fine too. I don't think it needs too much of a plan, just whatever I think kind of looks cool at the time will be fine for me. Yeah. Do. Cool. And a little bit more drool. You know, a little bit off. That doesn't look very good, that one. That's fine. Just needed to do it. Even though it was, you know what, it was kind of like the Mandrake thing, if you remember that from the, what was it, the special video of the Hags Market. I drew probably the worst looking Mandrake ever drawn, and it always sticks with me. And it's like, you know, when you go to draw something off, you know, your plan, and you think, oh no, that's a bad idea, it's going to turn out badly, and you think, oh, and then there's a tiny shade of hope inside. You think, yes, I can do it, I can draw something incredible, and then you do it, and it's just awful. It's just the most ugliest thing. Yeah, it's kind of like that on my Mandrake, but as I was drawing this bit, it just popped in my head then. Yeah, lots of little hair. You know, he's an older dude, but he's still got a good head of hair on him. There we go. Looks very grumpy, doesn't he? His brow's really coming over the top of his eye. As I was saying earlier, I kind of overshot it, but I think it's kind of cool as well. Maybe it's bruised, or it's just the way he is. We don't need to do all the hair, because hair sometimes gets me to lose track of time, and I end up just sort of playing for ages and not really getting very far with it. So we'll just do it up to that point. And should do here. I feel like this is, we could do it like a cheekbone, couldn't we? I'm not sure if that really makes sense, but he's got a cheekbone there. Cool. And then a big old line here, a scar there, and another scar there. Cool. And then lots of beard hair, kind of twirly-whirly and then nice and messy and all over the place. Cool. Yeah, I wonder if he's had a long day and he thought, oh, yeah, I need some noodles in my life, you know. Which I totally understand. Every now and again I just crave ramen, think about it for days, and eventually, yay. Mind you, I crave a lot of food randomly throughout the day. The other day was Terry's chocolate orange. Couldn't stop thinking about it. I'm not really sure why I shared that piece of information just now. No reason at all. Cool. So I hope everyone's having a good day. For a second then I thought it was Wednesday. It's not, it's Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. I mean, if you're watching it on a Tuesday. If you're not, I hope the day that you watch this is a good day. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Anyway, we'll carry on doing nice, messy little beard. We won't do too much more though, because I don't think it's particularly fun to watch a beard being drawn. I might be wrong. See, this is what I mean. You start drawing hair and then you get kind of sidetracked and you think, oh, What else could I do with the hair? Have his hair kind of wrapping down here as well, and maybe he's got like some sideburns that kind of turn into this weird fray of hair. I don't know what's going on there. I just kind of think it looks cool. And then he's gonna have a big old neck, some hairs on it, and then I've drawn a plait here at some point. Let's do a little plait. Oh, that was a very roughly drawn plait, but I think we pretty much got away with that one. Can hear my dog outside the door, trying to figure out how to come in. Little chap. Cool. And then do an ear. How are we doing? I'll put the earring on there as well. Why not? Oh, and another one. A bit of shine. And then nice, meaty, almost pig-like ear. Can be there. Sorry, I forgot to talk then for a second. Totally lost. Got some hair in his ear. Maybe he's a little bit hard of hearing because he's got all his curls sticking in there. And we'll do a little bit of shading. Might go back over and see if there's any other shading we could do. Just to add a little bit of depth. Not too much. I don't think it needs too much depth in it. It's just a little bit of fun. Cool. And then we'll finish off the top of his head, because why not? Because we're halfway there anyway. Might as well finish him. Do lots of little flicky bits. Not take it too seriously, and yeah. So yeah, wouldn't it be cool to have a pig race? I wonder if I should try and homebrew one. I'm sure there's dozens already, you know, variations of pig-like people. I wonder what we should call them. Maybe like oinkies, or actually I like oinkies. It's very silly. I'll do some little hairs on his ear at the top. And then let's do some shading. Or we'll do some cross-hatching. So just to bring out his eyes and a little bit of depth throughout. Where else can we put one? Put one here, and probably need one there. Probably one here. Yeah. Cool. Oh, we're getting there nice and slowly. How long's the video been so far? Oh, we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Put some more lines just around, just to give it a little bit more oomph. Try and bring it to life a little bit more. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Quite like drawing pig people. Don't know why. Just got so much character to them. You know. I like drawing dwarfs, isn't it? Well, I think so anyway. You got the really strong facial features, the big noses, the bulbous features, and the beards and mustaches. I think they're just wonderful to draw. And goat people. I really like drawing goat people as well. Curly hair, nice horns. Can't go wrong. So we'll do this bit for like almost like a temple, just giving it a little bit more definition. Keep saying the same words over and over again. You know what? I'm not sure this has ever happened to me before, but now, just drawing someone eating noodles, now I want noodles. How weird is that? I've given myself advertisement. Very silly. Cool. You know, I'll probably look at this in about 2 minutes and think that's too much. Sometimes happens. Cool. How are we doing? That's alright now. I think I just seen the whole picture like on the camera phone. It's so ugly. Oh, I'm proud of that. Right, stay there. Oh, I'm gonna admire my ugly pigman. Oh, good times. Anyway, hope you enjoyed yourself. See if I can put him in the middle a little bit more. Make sure he's focused. There we go. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Right, you all take care. Bye.